definitely is a common issue that all of us are facing, wanting to check into our devices constantly, frankly. And the reason is very simple. It's associated with the pleasure chemical in our brains, which is called dopamine. It actually gets released when we find a new bit of information or when somebody reaches out to us and we feel kind of cared about. There's so many ways that the activities that we're doing on screens releases this chemical that it's not surprising we all want to do it a lot. This isn't just psychological, but it's really physiologic. Kids' brains are wired to have the most receptivity to the dopamine that's released when we're multitasking and looking at screens. And so there's a reason why it can be so hard to get off of devices. The first step is defining achievable goals. In Screenagers, there's a scene where a teenager talks to me about when he goes out to a meal with his friends. They often put their cell phone in the middle of the table and they say, look, if anyone checks it, that person has to pay for the meal. Some scientists very much believe in the idea of tech breaks. And so to be honest with a group and just say, hey, can we all just check our phones for 10 minutes and then put them away? I know a lot of couples are struggling with this in the evening when they're going to bed about how much screen time. This is one of the biggest issues that couples are facing now, is how they interact with each other versus the time that they spend on screens. My feeling is to not take it lightly and to say, oh, this will pass, or oh, why do you keep complaining? But to actually take it on as a challenge and to give it some time. Conversations, short ones, weekly, for example, can actually be an amazing way to change the dialogue.
I would say 10 times a day.
10 times? Before.
I don't check it that much though.
Really?
I don't.
Like 50.
I can check it 5 times in 2 minutes. So in an hour I can check it 90 times, 70 times. I check it a lot.
So what about the whole day?
Oh, in a whole day.
Countless?
Countless times. I get bored sometimes, so when I'm bored I check more often my phone. But I do check it a lot. But I think I can survive without my phone for a day.
Exactly.
How many times do I check my phone a day? A lot. Let's see. Probably 50.
Max, I would say 3 hours.
3 hours. Why?
Yeah. Well, because if I'm doing something, if I'm working, I'm not gonna be checking my phone.
Now? Man, I don't know. Not really a day. I don't think I can do a day. I can do I know I can do 8 hours because I do that when I sleep. But is that cheating? I could probably do 6 hours. While I'm doing class, I could probably.
I can think right now about a day completely without my phone. But later more of that I can't. I think I can't. I have the crave of getting my phone, having it in my hands doing nothing but having.
I mean, I could be without my phone for a day, or yeah, I could be without a day.
Connected?
Bad. Disconnected. I use it to check my bank account and stuff, and I do that a lot. I use it to talk to my friends. I use it to talk to my parents. I use it to look stuff up for class. So I just be I don't have access to the internet. So
And I feel like I have a reflex to just check something.
So,
Blank. I feel like something is missing. I check my pockets to see if I have it there. I feel like I'm missing something. Something important. Something that's kind of part of me. That it's my phone. So I feel incomplete.
I think social media, And when I drive, I always listen to Pandora. So it's kind of like to distract myself from reality.
Okay.
Probably like the internet.
Snapchat also, like basically it's for social media. Like I don't have any games on my phone or anything. I just, I don't know, like when I'm bored, I would get like on Snapchat and refresh my feed every time, like every 2 seconds to see if like there's something new because I'm bored. But otherwise, nothing.
Some is social and some is work. So I do check emails from students and work related. Maybe that's 50%. And then 50% is text, you know, to my family, to my kids. And then part of that is just relaxing, like Facebook and just some news and just enjoyment.
Underestimated because like right now we're using your phone to record me, so it's like I don't know.
So
Underestimate it because there's more potential for it because now almost everyone has one. So it's not like alcoholism where not everyone drinks. It's like everyone has a smartphone. 9-year-olds, 80-year-olds, everyone has one. So there's gonna be more people who are like unhealthily addicted to this like little thing you have that connects you to the internet. Myself included, I guess, a little bit.
In my opinion, I think we're doing just fine with that, but because we're saying the truth, we're saying that we really are addicted to like the use of phones. So I don't think we're underestimating the addiction of phones.
You can be addicted to a phone, and South Korea already has it as a addiction, a real addiction, and I think the numbers are 10% of people are susceptible to really being addicted, meaning it interferes with their daily life.
All of them, I don't think we can give up all of them. Maybe like 1 or 2 we can give up, but not all of them. Like we can keep the phone and we can keep our computer, but we can get rid of, I don't know, an iPod.
I mean,
Their phones? No.
why?
It's become just integral. It's integrated into our daily lives. Most people, not everybody. I mean, I think it's possible to live without a phone, but you will be isolated from the rest of society if you do that, from mainstream society.
No way.
No
Nope.
way?
Nope.
Or-
Once it's here, it's not going nowhere. Imagine like, you know, my dad used to have to look crap up on maps. I don't even know how to do that. I just use like Google and GPS.
You are my everything.
So no, it's not going anywhere. No, I don't think so.
No.
It's not going nowhere.
Okay.
No, we're stuck.
Well, it depends on the electronic. For me, it depends on the electronic device. Like your computer, I'm not addicted to my computer. Like I use my computer when I'm gonna do like a Word document or I have a project to do, or when I want to watch a movie. But otherwise, I won't be addicted to my computer. I can be with my computer like for what, weeks? Nothing changes. But with a phone, it's different.
Hey guys, I'm Ping Ji, and today I want to take an experiment of how will I feel and if I be without phone a day. First, I want to talk about this whole morning. First, when I get up, I feel really want to check my phone because I want to know the time and I want to know if someone sends a message to me, especially for this morning. Because there's some attack happening in Orlando, so my parents will worry about if I'm okay. But I cannot reply them, so I'm afraid they are in a kind of panic. And because I don't have the habit to wear the watch, so I don't know the time, so I'm in the rushing the whole morning, that I'm afraid I will late for school. Then when I get into the car, I find there's no music because I usually use my phone to play music. But there's no music this morning, so it's not so good. It's 11:25, and there's 5 minutes left to end of the class, and I've already done the iMovie. I'm familiar with it now, so I have a lot of time left to wait the class end, and I do want to. And I saw there's like more than 4 messages in my WeChat now, and I really want to check that. I really want to check it. I really want to use my phone, but I cannot, and I have to be strong. Yeah. See you. Do you think I can use your phone to call him?
How about you give me his number and I'll call him for you?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, you know his phone number? Oh, but you can't look at your phone to get it. Oh, painting, that's so difficult. Do you want me to look at your phone?
But that's cheating, right? That's cheating.
I don't know. I don't know what cheating means anymore. You know? You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
It's tough.
It
It's a tough day. I'm still like that. I'm now finished all of the class I have today. Before I enter the classroom, I'm a little bit earlier, so I still have a lot of time sitting there, but I have nothing to do. Everyone else in the classroom are playing their phones, but I cannot, so I'm so boring at that time, and I feel, oh my gosh, I don't have a phone. And then after this class, I have to find someone, but I cannot, so that's a problem again. So I just feel I cannot find anyone I want if I don't have a phone. So it's not like you just can't do something with your phone. It's the thing that you lose some ability to achieve some goal. So it's really inconvenient. And I'll keep recording. See you later. Finally, the day ends, and the rest of the day I'm not feeling so terrible because I have something to do. But I still hold my phone in my hand. Although I have to be a day without phone, but I still hold my phone in my hand because it's a kind of feel safe, and not using the phone makes me feel insecure, and the feeling is not like it's inconvenient or something like that. It's a kind of like that I'm a person who is disabled, and when I'm waiting something, I feel terribly boring, and because I cannot doing something on my phone, and I cannot find other things to do. So I think phone to me is not only the tool to call someone or text, it's also something to fill my days. And I think I'm a person not so addicted to phone, but today I feel terrible without phone today, and it's really inconvenient. And something what else is that although I cannot use not use the phone, but my friends around me using the phone, and I even can borrow a phone from them, so there's no absolute no phone a day, so I cannot get rid of it, and it's a kind of habit, and it's a part of a life.